Alright, so we swing with everything. So now they need to deal with 27 power land, 53 Toph, Army of Baloths, and guys, I think they might be completely dead here. Yep, so let's go for Bristly Bill. He needs to do the Bristly Bill thing. And I really want to show you the Baloths, man. Like that could go absolutely out of control quickly. Alright, this should be okay for us, hopefully. I mean, this is good. And let's start ramping as soon as we can. I think Ascension will be amazing here. Oh, our abilities also cannot be countered. That's pretty cool. No, we keep this guy. We'll just grow the Bristly Bill. They are red, so it will be pretty hard for them, you know, to deal with this. And hopefully you can go for Explorer. We will see who is more aggressive. I think we should have it. With Explorer we can just go, you know, so crazy with the lands. And we already have Fabled Passage in the graveyard. But now, Sheltered, of course they have it. Have you heard a legend about white deck not having Sheltered on 10 cards? Well, I didn't. I didn't, because it never happens. Alright, so I think we can still do it, man. We don't even need the land. Like, we don't need to wait with this. So we go for the... Oh, but we missed. No, we still have the counters to go. Explorer, you know what to do. You have a lot to pump. Do we need it? Not really. We can just... Oh, we already played the second. So here, we could get extra counters. I think we chill for a moment. Well, they might have Burst Lightning. You know what? Let's actually do it now. If they hit Burst Lightning, that would be a big problem for us. This way, we get the counter. It's the fourth one. And this will be a bit of a problem. They can still remove Explorer maybe, but we got a good chunk of value. We just need to drop it, man. And if this survives and we can drop it with double land and then crack both. Have you heard the legend of the white deck not having double Shelter by Ghost on 11 cards? Well, I didn't. It's the low at this point. Man, the chance of drawing 2 of the cards at 11 or 12 is actually pretty low. Like, 1 is kinda, you know, okay, sure, you got it. But second, so many times, is actually pretty rare. Obviously, this is the best play of the... Wait, what? Okay, I think they got the card and they kind of messed it. We still need the land, I think. You know what? I think we take this damage. I think we have to take this damage. Then maybe we can survive. Even if they pump for 1 mana, it will be 13 with Shardmage Rescue. Maybe a little bit more, but not enough to kill. Okay, so first we need to drop this guy. I tell you, man, I think we still might win this, because we scale so ridiculously hard that they won't be able to match it. Like, we have 4 creatures per turn. And listen, even this deck, even white, cannot get triple sheltered. Like, it's not possible. Man, look at this, we are getting probably 4 tokens on this turn. It will be above 2020. This is wild. And we can keep playing clans from the graveyard, of course, basically forever. Man, this is perfect. Like, look at this value. Finally, Baloths shining as they were destined to. Well, that's a lot of value. We still have some outscaling to do, because they are live gaining at least 11 a turn, which is wild, and we need to, you know, throw 1 creature under the bus. But, I mean, we are getting there. We chill. I mean, we can swing here. There's no way they can pump it to 4/4 for 1 mana. If that's enchantment for, like, Shardmage Rescue, it will be 2/2, 3/3 with counter. So they cannot kill it, and they need to waste it just to avoid 2 damage, which makes no sense for them. And we have all of this arm. Man, we need to continue making them. The only limiting factor will be how many basic lands we have, but then we just start playing those without cracking them. So we still have some, you know, probably like 10 Baloths or something. Oh man, what a game. But obviously double sheltered, generally they should win with this. Like if you get second, usually it's like complete blowout and there's no chance to recover. But with Baloths, we still can try to go for it. And I guess, man, even with first strike, we could try to get them. Maybe we just block everything and they lose it. Like if they lose it, we get 2 different cards. So I don't think they can risk it. Even if they pump it, it's probably like 13 to 15, no, probably like 15 damage with first strike. All right. Oh, no way, man. I think we are winning this. Look at this Baloth doing the Baloth thing. And I mean, let's go. We have more. We need more. And we also have Rockalanche, which soon will be pretty huge. And do we have some good effect from this? Man, we can go for this guy. Okay, so I want to have as many Baloths as possible, and then we'll see. We're really low on lands. We took all of them from the whole deck, man. We probably, man, some Earthbending would be nice. You know, the one they stole from us. Because then we would get the trample. But we are meeting so many cards that we can also just play lands without, you know, cracking them, and we'll still get 4 quest counters, if we can get there. We probably need trample on something. Alright, alright. Okay, so what is the play? That's the important one. I think we go for this. We have a lot of forests. Maybe we go for the big guy. Okay, let's... No! We can do it on the next turn. First we go for the small one, because this will surprise them. And this will be so much power, but unfortunately they still have this first strike. We could try to pump this guy super hard. Is that the way? Or we go super wide and, you know, try to kill them with so many creatures. Or we go for one huge that they cannot match. I think this is better, man. We just try to make it like 50-50. Or, okay, maybe 20-20 or something like this. Earthbend 10, so this will be a 15 already. I think we are onto something. This sheltered with first strike is the only problem, because of course they can trade. If, for example, they have 2 pump spells, this will be 15 and it's a full blowout. So I think we wait one more turn. And we cannot swing with everything because they block the biggest creature. They live gain 15 and we deal 16. So we actually don't make any progress. We need one massive creature that they're forced to block. Yep. And when they get double strike, that won't be pretty. All right, I think we've got this game. We can also use the lands to keep Earthbending forever. Normally you just go white and swing all, but because they have first strike lifelink, it's actually not as amazing as normally. And they're down to 2 cards. Okay, this is fine. We definitely want the forest. So our stuff gets bigger. 30 cards. So this is so good. I think we've got this game. And we can get another forest or this guy. Let's go first. I think we are able to play this into the other one. So they will be forced to block. Maybe we can even make 2 of them. So first we go for this big guy. That should be 27. Okay, they cannot outscale this. And that means we can also make another one. And then we will start forcing 2 creatures. Man, the Earthbending is so incredibly versatile. Like, you can make 1 big creature with this. A 39-3. Normally it kills. Well, not against first striker. So for now we go like this. Okay, let's check if they block the biggest guy. They block this, this, and this. We hit for 32, 38, 40. They can survive the swing and kill us in response, like on the next turn. So I think for now we have to swing with this. And then on the next turn, we go for massive lethal and we win. We still need to assume that those cards can be instant auras, you know? Okay, one less... Yeah, next turn they are dead. And look how much we need to go for second shelter. If not second shelter, by the way, this game would not be even remotely close. We would just steamroll them like 5 turns ago. But here we need to respect the power of Voltron. Oh, give me back my cards, bro. Okay, I think they are done. They are completely dead after this one. So we can go Fabled Passage. We'll see if we have still one basic. I think there is a chance we have one more forest, but I'm not sure. Oh, well, they are so dead, man. They are so dead. Even if they survive, they will have no board. Okay, that was the last one. So for that reason, we will go with this. Yep, 26 cards. We need to be careful so we don't mill. Man, Baloth is doing work here. Now we go for another one. Let's make the third one. You know, just in case. And we can... No way. I didn't want to tap those. Okay, that wasn't perfect. That wasn't perfect. Alright, if that's the case, we're going with this. And we still... Okay, the finale was not perfect. So I need to count. They block the biggest guy. I kinda messed it, alright? But we still win. So they block this. We deal 14, 16, 22. Yeah, that will be enough. Whatever pump they have, they cannot live gain like 30 or something. So that will be game. Yeah, the Baloths will do 40 freaking damage, man. Oh, man, this is so fun. I really like the idea of making this one huge forest, so they needed to sacrifice creatures. So they will live gain to what? 44? Then those guys kill them already. Told you they have more. Told you. That's why we needed to be patient, so they cannot get good trade on this biggest one. Okay, this is exactly what I expected. So they go to 50, and all of this hits their face. And I don't fit, man. Let's get more Baloths. Well, that was a game of Magic if I've ever seen one. Man, this was so fun. And Baloths shining. Now we can go for this and start getting the quest as soon as possible. Man, it's looking decent so far. Let's go. And we get another. Man, this is so good. Not only, like, this card does so much because it has this quest thing that helps you later, but it also just gives you ramp and a creature. Both of them. We don't, man, if we play this, we might get countered. I will risk it. That's perfect. Now we can play land. We can crack it. Man, this is so freaking good. Oh my god, this is so much value, man. Man, this is great. Our opponent is on 2 lands. Like, how is this fair, man? Do we have lands? I think we can do it at the end step. We'll see if this creature survives or something, you know? And this is probably some heavy control type of deck, you know? So let's go. Let's see what we are allowed to do. And I mean, this will be a forest. I won't surprise anyone, this will be a forest. I think we go for the land, man. Because it's so annoying for them to remove this instead of the cards that actually like do the big stuff. Man, we need... Okay, first we play the escape tunnel. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. The more we get, the better for us. We need to make sure that we play 2 lands first, so it's very hard for them to answer. And this will be the big creature for now. Now we can sacrifice this guy. And I think we play later Fabled Passage. Alright, and now we can start pumping elves probably a little bit. Just Explorer needs to be untouched, so, you know, they have to target something else. And we go for this. Man, this is doing so freaking much. Elves are already 3-3. I would really love to go for this, man. We already get some landfall triggers. But I think what we really will do... They can exile. But we can pay. We have 3 mana. Okay, so we go for this guy. Man, I think we will absolutely smorg this. Because we want haste, basically, on this. So if they counter it, we can pay 3. Okay, this is perfect. Man, we are doing so much on so little. The green decks right now are pretty crazy. And now I think we can 3 damage. No, let's pump the elves maybe. Or maybe it should be forest, one of those. And we swing. It's not worth to tap 3 creatures. We want to make sure that whatever happens, you know, that's fine. They actually cannot kill anything, man. That's crazy. We are attacking with full board and there's not even single target. So this is a ton of damage. I would expect that they will sweep the board. Because they just chomped. They legit just chomped nothing more. So this should be a sweeper on Day of Judgment. Yep, as we expect. But don't you worry, we are prepared for all of this. Oh no, we are missing the counters. Oh, this is a nice one. Can we? So this is 6 damage, pretty decent, but we can do better than this, I think. I think we'll try to go for Chocobo here and see... Oh, we didn't hit land. Alright, we'll just sweep again. We go for this. Earth King is nice, but I think first we want to go something like this. And of course we can swing, because we deserve a good old swing. So our opponent, by the way, literally just swept the board on the last turn. They need to do it again, just to have a chance. Otherwise I think we'd bury them under the amount of creature. They don't have second. My control friend. Like, you need at least 2 sweepers and life gain to even, you know, can continue. Like, what are we even doing? And that is probably the end for our opponent. How do we want to do it? We don't really get the value from here. So let's Earthbend. I think they have 1 removal, but as you can see, without second sweeper, absolutely no shot. They cannot go 1 for 1 here. Alright guys, we have some good news and some bad news. The good news is that this is a Badger related hand. However, we are on the draw, and that's the bad news, against Mono Black that just waits to kill every single innocent creature that we have. And it seems also discard all the cards. First we crack this, because we need the Badger. We know that we are getting the Badger at least, so this will start a lot of pressure. What do we discard though? Feels like one of those, but they have so much value. You know what? I will just go for this. Because I'm greedy boy, and I like those. I like those. Let's go, Badger. You know what to do? The usual. And then on the play, they would get absolutely steamrolled. Because before they played this, we would already have like board, so they would discard and we would already ramp with it into 4 drops. Then we have 4 creatures and they had this. But now they get extra play. They can choose what we cannot play on the next turn. But I'll be honest, Pilfer is not very good. The problem with this card is always that they paid 2 mana, but they didn't affect the board. Like, it's exactly the same as it was during our turn. They basically make sure that your selection is smaller. But if you have 2 different threats, I mean, you just choose the other thing and they lost 2 mana. And that's what makes it hard to play a discard deck right now. So yeah, usually you solve it by having sweeper, so at some point you just sweep everything and it doesn't matter what went through to the board. I think they should go for Earth King probably. But it's a hard choice. Like, each one of those cards is absolutely massive banger, to be honest. Yeah, literally, bro. Our opponent just analyzed every possible future, like Doctor Strange, and they decided there is not even one future when they win this. Yeah. Okay, so we don't have super quick hand, but at the same time we are on the play and we have Bristly into Ascension, so I hope we can make something work. Man, every time they duress, it's Rockalanche. But at least we get the flashback, so they kinda traded for like... Oh, they went for this. I see, that's very mean. We would love to punish it. I wonder if they have second. Dimir, that's not exactly what I expected. So I think we go for this. We get the counter. Man, they have something. They probably don't have exile effect. So we will play this. If they counter, that means it's going to the to the graveyard, and we can cast it later. This one, when it gets countered, like, it's done. Donzo. Drowner shouldn't be able to block this one. So let's see what they have. Is that removal? Usually it's removal. Okay, bounce is honestly decent for us. We're losing some of the power, but we also get more cards. Tapland also hurts them a lot here. And I think we're getting to the nice point. We have 4 mana potentially. Monument. Monument is very slow win con. So hopefully you can make it work, you know, quick enough. We could put more counters here, man. That means more damage, but also... Okay, let's go for the next turn. First we go for the forest, we swing with this one. I don't want to go super wide. This feels to be like a full Dimir control, but with duress, so I guess they try to, you know, hit some control matchups with this. So I expect that this is Rapture, so we have 3 turns before they do it. And until then, they will keep hitting spot removal on every creature. We need to be ready, man. And at some point, we'll try to reanimate lands, get Rockalanche, you know, this type of stuff. Alright. They still have something. I don't think it's for Monument, I think they have something different. We don't have as many forests, so this will be for later. I think we go for Bill. Yeah, we'll Earthbend a little bit later. For now, let's try to keep up, you know, with a lot of counters. If they want to kill it, that's fine for us. This way we can make sure that it has 2 power, it is a little bit threatening, and let's see if they react to it. If not, we play Elves, we pass the turn. They are entering Deadly Cover-Up. I think they might be playing only Days of Black Sun, but you know, we'll try it. They don't know about this one. This one will surprise them, so we have like bursts that they don't expect. This is fine. I mean, this is very fine. We just got a card, but it will be hard to use. I really hope they don't have Rapture already. I would love them to fight for it for a moment, so we have a little bit of extra time. Alright, so we don't have Rockalanche, which is kind of unfortunate because 3 of the cards that we have at our disposal are exactly the same card that is visible to our opponent. I think they should exile it. Did they? No! Man, we have this! Oh, that's massive. That means we get... Well, I guess it's a 3/3 only for now. But let's see what we draw. Maybe we can curve out with this. Okay, I mean it's a forest at least. This is not worth it. We need to hit them as much as we can. So let's go for this guy. Swing with haste, as green decks do. And later we'll start making those tokens. This was a, man, literally second hit. Our opponent is doing work, man. Like, that was only removal, basically, from start of the game. But now we are entering the Earthbending part. And I think this might be a huge problem. Let's see if they have like some good counter spells. Nope. Alright. We want to swing. And of course, we get some more lands. Wish we had this earlier so we can put the counters. But so far, I mean, the damage is decent. They only have 2 more cards. So this will be a 1/1. It's still here, guys. After getting removed, it's still here. But for less damage. Down to 9, and they have literally 1 card. We have 10 cards in the graveyard, so they can exhaust for 10. It's nowhere like enough. They need Rapture in those 2 cards. 1 is random, 1 is from before. Ah, they have it, of course. Cool. Well, with that, it's probably game, right? We cannot deal so much damage. Like, we need 1 more turn. That's why I said that I hope they don't have Rapture, like, instantly. Here we can go for what? And this can still swing a little bit. Man, we will be extremely close. We'll lose by like 2 life or something. Because we can go for this. We can target, I guess, whatever. Let's go for this. Yep, this is the tap. Like, look how close this will be. I don't think this will be lethal. I think we miss by 1 single damage or something. This is a forest? Yeah, literally 1 damage. No? Okay, okay. 2 damage. This is how close it was, guys. We just needed a bit of better draw, or our opponent not removing board or stuff on literally every single turn of this game. Man, that was really close. I really think that, yeah, it was a little bit unfortunate for us. Guys, I don't know what this hand will be, but it will be crazy in some way. Let's go, Elves. The army. Hello. I think we played quite a lot lately, so yeah, let's see. I have no idea what the deck is, though. Okay, Bristly Bill. I mean, you know what has to happen. We could go double... man, come on. Like, elves into elves? I don't think you can say no to this, man. So we have 4 mana on the next, and do we even want to play this, or we just use it to pump? We could go... man... that's a hard one. It's turn 2. I know it's hard to imagine, but our opponent played a tap land this game. So I think we have time. They don't have good target, like every single card is exactly the same. Okay, so they get rid of 1 of them, which means that now we could also go Chocobo and try to hit lands early. Okay, I think this is the play. No, we need to set up Bristly Bill. We go for this. Now we go for this. We put the counters. This is why we are doing it, to start some damage. It might be very important to finish the game before, you know, it ends. And I mean 3 damage to the face, and it's just getting started. So now they need to answer this, because this is the biggest creature, but this one is scariest one, and this one still ramps, you know. You have huge selection of things you absolutely don't want to see on this side. And oh man. Oh boy, so they have 1 removal spell for something. When we drop Chocobo... I think we just go Fabled Passage, man. I think this should be good enough. So we will pump this elf. Because I still want to use the mana, to be honest. Because this way we can start attacking on the same turn with Earthbending token. Oh, but this is tapped! We don't have 4 lands. Okay, so we split like this. If they take 7 damage, that's incredibly bad for them. They can... well, they play Orzhov, so they could sweep on the next turn. So I will chill. If they didn't go for removal on this turn, I think that forces a sweeper. Otherwise, they just dead. You know? Like, we have too many tools, so this needs to be Day of Judgment or split up. I think they have it. I think they were waiting. If you see Virtue, it's a very defensive control card, so usually you can expect a sweeper. Oh, 2 creatures. We have lands. I think we go with this. I know it's heavy hit, but now we can go for Chocobo. They're tapped, so we know that we're getting the sweet, sweet, sweet value, and you can see why we did it, man. Oh man, this is rough for our opponent. And yeah, and now it's not amazing for them to, you know, to sweep this board, because we probably can get more Earthbending. We also know the next card, which is super nice. 7 damage after like half a sweeper. Man, this is good. When they're at 5, you can use Earthbending to basically finish them off with haste. It's interesting. Usually green doesn't have haste, like most of the time. Earthbending just goes around it completely. It's like a red haster in a way. You just need 1 extra mana, right? So let's see. If they have triple Sanctuary, it's probably like Annex, Bloodletter deck. Okay. So they spent 1 black mana to get 1 black mana back. But Coreless is wasted for this turn, so they still have 4. 4 is the number of big plays. Oh, that's not it. I think we just won. They have double Coreless. You cannot play spells on this, which means that we play this guy, and we Earthbend and hit face. That's 5 damage. Yep, that's enough. That is enough. Told you. Remember when I said that we need to hit for all this small damage because it might be needed to finish them off? Well, here it is. Alright guys, I really hope you had a lot of fun. I'm so happy we finally managed to showcase Rampaging Baloths with the full glory that they deserve, and man, this was so fun. I have to say, like, there's something about green and tons of big creatures that makes me happy even as a control player. All right, this is the only time when I don't want to remove a creature. With Explorer and Chocobo we can go absolutely crazy with this, and of course we have the Earthbending, which honestly is incredibly powerful mechanic. Earthbending just is so resilient against everything. Earthbender Ascension is very nice because it ramps you, pumps your creatures, and still for 3 mana gives you a 2/2, so it still kinda gives you the board, but the rest of the value that we're getting is amazing, especially trample. This is like the only way we can get trample on those big creatures, so sometimes single counter like this with trample on the 30-30 lands is enough to just swing and instantly win the game. So really like this card. Rockalanche is something. The fact that you can basically give the creature haste because you know you target land that is untapped and already in the battlefield, and I mean they're still getting haste anyway. This is kinda insane. You can go for such fast lethals with this. Honestly, like, I didn't even need Space Dragon here in this build, so maybe we can switch it, and I'm not sure about the recruits. I needed to put something, maybe we need more ramp, but you know, wanted to have something that can use the mana and also be pressuring on turn 1. But yeah, the deck is really fun to play, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to subscribe, Bandit. That was I thought of this joke. It's very clever. Believe me, I was so proud of it. So yeah. Sorry, I had to. Alright, so after this one, I think I, see myself out. And before I do it, thank you to all the patrons that are supporting the content, so we can have some balance in our lives. And yeah, really thank you guys. That's it. Make sure to tell me in the comments if you enjoyed decks like this. I had a blast, and I wouldn't mind playing something like this again. So tell me in the comments, and see you guys tomorrow.